Welcome back to Rolling Out TV. We're sitting down with the Scandal star Kerry Washington, and she's got a message for you.
Word
Don't believe the hype.
Don't believe the hype.
All of that and so much more. So make sure you subscribe because it's coming up now.
I'm doing great. We're having a good time.
Really, I'm excited to be here.
Good.
Good time.
I like your shirt. It's very
Oh,
apropos.
thank you. Yes, I figured the filmmaker said this is the first time they've seen this one. So I
Oh,
feel special.
good.
We're good? So, word on the street.
Uh-oh.
Word on the
Don't
street.
believe the hype.
Don't believe the hype. Word on the street is that you were able to see this film with your mother and your daughter.
It's true. It's true.
So, I mean, how gratifying is that?
Gossip that's actually true for once.
It is good gossip because
It is.
I mean, how unique is it, first of all, to be able to watch a film, 3 generations of women watching a
Yeah.
movie about a
Girl
NASCAR
power,
race
right?
where there wasn't even any women involved in this sport. So
I know it's pretty extraordinary to have been able to experience the movie with my mother and my daughter, because the film resonated for all of us. We all found it entertaining and inspiring, and that is an incredible accomplishment because it's from single digits all the way through our 70s. We all loved it.
Absolutely.
And I think that is really special for a film to be able to do that, to capture all of our imaginations and inspire all of
and
us.
talk about inspiration. I mean, this is the underlying story about this underdog who's like achieving insurmountable odds and really overcoming her fear. How do you feel like this film will inspire young children, or actually everybody?
Yeah, I think one of the cool things about the film is that you actually have 2 heroes in this film. You have 2 people who feel like outsiders for very different reasons. They're both completely different.
Yeah.
One of them feels like an outsider because she's too young, the other because he's too old. One because she's a woman, a girl car, one because I don't know. One because he used to be a champion, he's being pushed out, and one because she's never been given a shot. Like, they're from opposite ends of the spectrum, but they both feel like other.
Right.
And I think the fact that they are the winning team because they come together is such an important message. Because to me, the takeaway is if you have the courage to have your team include people that don't look like you or sound like you or may not be where you're from, then you have the chance to build a winning team.
Absolutely, well said. I think to attribute her team, a lot of them were just building her up and making her feel like she actually could achieve this. So I think a team is important just in success, period.
That's right, being able to work together. And also, I love that you bring up the point, a lot of the journey of Cruz was inspired by Cristella's real story, and she talks a lot about growing up in a border town and being a woman of color and being told that she couldn't have big dreams, that she wasn't allowed to dream because, her family and friends didn't want her to be heartbroken. And I'm always really moved when she talks about that because I'm not from the Southwest, I'm from the Bronx, but I feel like I had a very similar experience in a lot of ways, being a woman of color. Growing up, I was lucky to have a family that always supported me, but a lot of people around me who felt like you shouldn't dream too big.
Right, you might hurt yourself.
So it's really, I think it's special that the film is about having the courage to have dreams, to follow your dreams, and then to find a community that supports you in those dreams, where you can work with other people, have teamwork to achieve those dreams.
Very well said. Another thing about her achieving those dreams and overcoming that fear is that she was willing the whole time to be receptive to all the input from people and to continually learn.
Yeah.
So I was just wondering if there was anything in your life that you're still learning about or excited to learn about.
Every day. One of the things I love about acting is that every time I start playing a new role, I'm a beginner again.
Yes.
Once you start playing a new character, you don't know anything about that character. You're starting from scratch every time. In what I do, I have to be comfortable with being a beginner all the time. Definitely with parenting, you feel like the moment you have it figured out with your kids, they've changed and their needs are different. And I love that. I love that so much of my life humbles me and requires me to keep growing and learning.
We really appreciate your time, you sitting down with us.
Thank you.
And thank you for making this film. I think there's going to be a lot of girls and boys around the world who would love to hear your story.
From your mouth to God's ears. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yay.